What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Final Boss Garage. Today's the day I've been waiting for a while now. We're taking the Camaro in to get tuned. That way we can go ahead and button stuff up. No longer going to deal with, rough starts or stalling when coming to a brake too fast. The car does have a base tune on it just to get the car up and running. My tuner ended up closing his shop in the middle of my build, so going to finish the tune's been kind of a problem. So today I'm going to go to his house and we're just going to finish up a street tune. Originally we were going to dyno tune it, but that's going to have to wait for another day. Currently we've got a 33-mile trip each way on drag radials and skinnies, so not really enjoying this, not to mention the Turbo 400 with no overdrive. So we're on the way. We'll see you when we get there. Alright guys, we just made it here. Hit some stop and go traffic. Tell you what, driving that far and stop and go traffic on skinnies, not my ideal of a party. So currently data logging, just took it for a few rips. I don't necessarily know exactly what I'm staring at, but I don't know. It's gonna get her up and running real nice like. It already feels a lot better. We still got some adjustments to make though. Alright guys, so it is the next day. Everything went well with the tuner. The car runs so much better. It does not stall when braking fast. It holds an idle really well. Starts right up, no foot on the gas. So I'm super happy with the improvements made with the tune yesterday. The tuner did say that my idle air control valve is maxed out. So he recommended us drilling out the hole in the throttle body. So right now we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna take off the throttle body, and that's what we're gonna do. All right, so I got my throttle body off. This is the hole that my tuner has recommended us to drill. We're just gonna make it a little bit bigger. If you've never taken off a throttle body before, it's super simple. 3 bolts, 1 bolt there, 1 bolt there, 1 bolt there. This is on LS1, so on the trucks, I believe they're 4 bolts. And then you have to disconnect your throttle body cable. You're gonna have, if you have a stock F body, you're gonna have some coolant passover lines. You're gonna have a vacuum port right there. And then you're gonna have your 2 connectors, throttle position sensor, and your idle air control valve. So super easy to take off. So we're gonna go ahead, grab the drill. We're gonna drill that out. Another thing I wanna address is this gasket. Judging from a top view, it doesn't really stick out much. It looks like it's pretty flat. So I do carry extra gaskets for everything on the LS. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw a new one in there while we're at it. Alright, if you've never done a throttle body gasket, they're super easy. They literally just press in. I really recommend GM Performance. This one's Fel Pro, but it isn't really going to matter. Just grab a pick or a flat head, pry it out, try not to damage the area it sits in. And it just comes right out. Thickness wise, the new one's much thicker. Just hold them next to each other, make sure they're the same thing. Looks good. And then you just press it in. That's it. All right, so I'm going to drill this out to 11/64. If you're gonna do this, I would talk to your tuner first. This hole is very sensitive. Every 64th makes a pretty big difference. So currently this is 5/32, so 11/64 is the next jump up. All right, that is it. Got to make sure I blow all this out so there's no shavings in the motor. So our throttle body is all drilled out. We got our new throttle body gasket on. Time to go for a drive. Starts right up. It's cold, it's been sitting out for 2 days. Ignore the center console missing. I'm currently making a plan on my windows, switches, and trunk. I want to figure something out. I think I'm going to get rid of these. This controls my fan. And I think I'm going to switch that to be controlled by the computer like it should be. Alright, so we're going to do a little first gear pull. Ignore my rattling dash. Tread marks behind us. Stalls to 25. So she's pulling pretty freaking hard. Brakes work great. Accelerated super hard. Stopped super hard. Holds the idle. Didn't stall. I think we're in second gear now. I don't want to drive like too big of a jackass. School just let out. None of that's worth a video. So anyways, I think this is where the video is going to end off. I'm super happy with the Camaro, the tune. Everything's running great. I'm going to address this Christmas light situation here pretty soon. I got to pull the computer out, and we're going to set up the fuel pump, or the gas gauge. We're gonna get the fans controlled by it, and we're gonna get it all good. Yeah, she's ripping. She sounds great. Can't wait for the drag strip.